It was from the rich soil of the Mayans that the Guatemala of today emerged. A proud people and a proud country. It is a country of stark contrast, the richest of all the Central American countries in terms of natural resources, but 85% of the population lives in poverty. 2% of the country owns 80% of the land. But those figures do little to put a face on those who suffer here the most, the Guatemalan children.
Here in Guatemala City, there are more than 5,000 children living in the streets. And the majority of them are either thieves, prostitutes, or glue sniffers. They themselves are the survivors of a civil war that's gone on for more than 40 years at the cost of thousands of lives. And yet, even they would be considered privileged when you compare them to the ones living in the fourth world.
There are places in the world that you would never want to visit. However, it is what hundreds of children, because of poverty or social inequality in the country, know as home. Their hope of a future is reduced to starvation and sadness. The dump is located on Zone 3 in Guatemala City, an area of 45,000 square meters, in which an estimate of 1,300 people and 2,000 families live in subhuman conditions. Houses made of plastic and sheet steel, without basic services such as water or drainage. Big families are crammed and live together with rodents and birds of prey. Child labor, prostitution, family violence, crime, and disease. Facing this reality, we ask ourselves, what can we do to help? Are there answers for these people? A group of women asked themselves the same question, and in 2006, they began a project that they named Tabitha, in honor of Dorcas, a woman from the Bible who dedicated herself in body and soul to help Hebrew women to face the struggles of life. In the beginning, Tabitha was focused on helping women prepare themselves and be able to have an income. However, they noticed that these women could not attend their classes if they did not have a place to leave their children. It was then when the project changed course and started sheltering children, teaching the gospel, and educating the families that live in the dump. Tabitha has been able to finance the improvement of some houses inside the settlement. It has organized medical assistance and provides psychological support for the well-being of the people in this area.
La gracia de Dios, pues, que yo he recibido ayuda de Tabitha. El señor Carol me ha ayudado. Pues gracias a Dios tengo mi casita. Porque si Dios no hubiera mandado al señor Carol, no tuviera mi casita así, ¿verdad? Y ahorita me dijeron de que si a ellas no la operaban en el hospital, que ellos me iban a regalar una ayuda. Les pido de todo corazón que nos ayuden, ¿verdad? Porque aquí no tenemos agua, drenaje, luz.
Pues gracias a Dios ha hecho mucho con mi hija, que yo la tengo allá de 5 meses para 2 años y medio que ella tiene que estar ahí. Mi hija ha crecido y ahí empezó a caminar. Le doy gracias al señor Carlos, ¿verdad? Porque ella me ha apoyado en todo lo que es mis problemas. Ellos tal vez ya conocen un problema que yo tengo, ¿verdad? Y le doy gracias a Dios que ellos me han apoyado en todo. Y mi hija ahí ha salido muy adelante, demasiado adelante.
The goodwill of those who support Tabitha donating their time and love for these children has been permanent over the years. Nonetheless, this project is in risk of disappearing if it does not receive the economical support it needs to endure.